It's your therapist. So today I'm going to do a mindfulness eating exercise. It's very important that we are able to enjoy our eating. It's something that a gift that we are given for our taste buds, for the whole experience. And we want to be able to enjoy what we're eating and not just eating to eat. And also, when we're eating slowly, we're eating what our stomach needs to feel full, because it takes about 15 minutes for our stomach to feel that it's full and then send the message to our brain. So if we're eating really fast and we're not paying attention, then we're eating more than we need. And we're also not enjoying the experience at all. So it's really important that we can ground ourselves in this moment and really enjoy this moment for whatever it is. So right now, I have an orange. An orange is a very good example. You can do this with anything that you're eating or drinking. The same thing with drinks. You can drink it and experience it in the same way. So we're going to start this exercise by looking at the plate. So this is my plate. As you can see, it has little lemons on it. And I'm just really paying attention to all the squigglies. I really love the different blues that are in there. I love that there's red over here on the corners, over on the edges. I love that there's little lemons inside of the middle. So I'm just gonna enjoy my plate for a minute. There's a tiny little hump right here that makes it good for things like oranges and fruits. So I love my plate. I think they're very colorful. I really enjoy them. It may sound really silly, but we need to enjoy the dishes that we have. And then I'm gonna look at this orange and I'm gonna really experience this orange. And so I want, if you can take a look at the outside of it, it's very bumpy. So I'm really experiencing the fact that it is beautifully made. I bet all the little bugs that crawl around in the trees are able to find these holes, and maybe they can get in them and do something, like bury in them or something, or find some juice in them. And the water, the rainwater, sits in these little holes, and then perhaps it gives it some water while it's growing. And then you can see this really cute little stem over here on the side. So this is part of the branch that it gets cut off from. And it's got a little tiny hole in the middle. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got this little hole from where it got picked. And I can also tell that this side is a little less ripe than the other side. So it's a good thing that I'm eating this one today so it doesn't go bad. But there's just these little tiny bruises from whatever, might have been the shipping, might have been from putting in the store, might just be because it's a couple days old. So we're just gonna enjoy this experience for the gift that we've been given. It's a very beautiful fruit that we're given. And so we've taken a look on the outside and we've experienced the outside. And so now we're gonna peel in this middle and we're just gonna experience it. So what does it feel like? So the outside is hard. I know it's pretty obvious that it's hard, but I'm really in awe of the fact that it protects it. If you look at the protection mechanisms that it's given, it's protected, it's thick. That nature has given it a protection and a lining, like an egg, like a bird egg or something. And so it's a really beautiful creation. And then as I'm peeling it, I can smell it. And it's this beautiful smell of orange. It's perfectly ripe, the way that I can smell it anyway. And I'm just gonna enjoy the citrus. It's a beautiful smell. And so I just experience the smell. I experience what my fingers are feeling. So right now my fingers are a little wet from the juices. So I'm kind of making a little bit of a mess on my hand. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. So where does the water go on your hand? If you're getting juices, where does it go? Does it go down your fingers? Does it stay into your fingernails? Does it go down your palm? Where are you feeling the wetness? It's a gift, right? We just enjoy the moment. And so I'm still peeling it, and then as you can see, I just have a couple of pieces in here. I'm just gonna look at the pieces for what they are. If you look on the outside, there's little tiny holes on the outside of it's really very cool actually. if you've ever really noticed that. And so, let me go back. Take a deep breath of this beautiful smell. Then, we're going to look at it and we're going to appreciate just for a minute. So I want you to picture the orange, where it came from, the tree, where it was growing. And it had to go from a little seedling, and it had to grow and get sunlight, and the workers had to go and they had to take care of it, and they had to put down the soil, and they had to make it nice and ripe. And right at the perfect time, they came and they got it. And they picked it off perfectly from our little belly button there. And what did they do? Did they put it in a big carton? Did they carry the carton back? Did they put it into a bigger carton that gets put on a truck? Did they get the truck to the grocery store? And then the workers got the cartons of oranges and put them out and then sprayed them down. And then we went to the grocery store and we picked them up. And so if you think about it that way, this little guy has been through quite the journey. And we may take it for granted, but it was given to us at the perfect time so that we could enjoy it for what it is. And a lot of people came into that process and knew what they were doing and made it perfect for us. And then it traveled from wherever it was from, on the highway, into the grocery store, and then to the grocery store, into my car, and then to my car back home. So this little thing has kind of gone through a journey. I wonder what it could tell us, if it could tell us about its journey. So we just appreciate the moment of where it's come from and how far it's come. So then we take, now that we've given thanks to all the people who have been involved to make it so perfect, we just take a little bite. And again, if you're getting juices all over your hands, it's okay. And then we're gonna put it to our lips. What does it feel like on our lips? What are we smelling? So it feels very juicy. This is a very juicy one. Some are not so juicy. And we just like experience it on our lips and smell it for a minute. And then we're gonna take a bite. That's a very juicy one. And we're gonna smell it as it's coming away from our mouth. And then we're gonna roll it around on our tongue. And I'm feeling the juice is starting to go down my throat. And so really what's only left is the skin. So with my tongue, I can feel the skin. What does it feel like on the roof of your mouth? What are you feeling? It feels a little rough because it's just the skin left, but the juice has already gone down. And it tastes a lot less juicy, so the juices are gone. And then we swallow it. And then after you swallow it, what are you tasting right now? What's the aftertaste? It still tastes probably 50% of what it was when I put it in my mouth the first time. So it's leaving a lot of juice on my tongue. So it's really kind of a fun experience because I'm still enjoying. Now I'm actually starting to taste it on my cheek a little bit. A little more so, a little aftertaste. And the taste is coming down. It's a lot less potent than it was, but I can feel it in the other parts of my mouth. And so you can do that one more time. And we're just gonna enjoy it, experience it, take a bite of it. What are you feeling? What are you tasting? Is it as juicy? Is it as hard? You have to swallow it once the juices have automatically gone down your throat. Being mindful means not having any goals. Whatever the experience is, it is, and there's nothing wrong with it. You're just curious. So the juice has automatically gone down my throat, and it was pretty fast, but it's totally okay that was the natural process and I didn't need to experience it longer than I needed to. So just remember in mindfulness work that it's about curiosity and experiencing things for what they are and not what we want them to be for us. It doesn't matter what the experience is. It could be a really bitter, disgusting orange, and we don't have to enjoy it. We don't have to pretend that we enjoy it. We can go, ew, this is really gross, and experience that. So when we are experiencing, especially a fruit, we're enjoying it for everything that we are. So when you're eating this fruit, you're enjoying the fruit, you're also paying attention to the other senses. What are you hearing right now? Right now I can hear my pug snoring because we just took a long walk. And I can hear my refrigerator running, which is really good. And I'm watching this beautiful sunset in the window over here that I won't attempt to show you because I'll probably mess up. But it's beautiful. It's like a rainbow inside of my house right now. So I'm just enjoying that experience. And so we are mindfully present, even for something simple as an orange. And when we are eating slowly, our bodies will tell us when we're full and we won't eat more than we need to. And we've experienced it. So you can do that with a drink too. Even water has taste to it. What does it feel like in your mouth? What does it taste like? Do you taste the minerals? Sometimes there's more mineral taste than other times. Is it potent? Is it weak? Do you like the taste? Is it bitter? If there's something that's sweet or rough, it's just about experiencing it in the moment. So enjoy whatever you are eating. You can do this with anything. You can just enjoy everything that's around it. So we take one more smell, one more beautiful look at how juicy this thing is. Just gonna play with the juice a little bit. And then I'm gonna eat it. So have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.